damn. Boy, oh boy, was today a good day.
Today was an accomplishment.
Yes. I think it's in the camera. You can see it. Look at this. Currently sitting in front of us is a gift we received back in the before times.
I took it from
Look at that. We're the same person.
in the long ago.
This is like the third time this week that you and I have either said something at the same time or posted its same exact GIF at the same time.
It's becoming, we're becoming one person.
As of this point, and all it takes is one day a week coming to talk to you fine folks, the NGP Army, and here we are. But we went and we got this PlayStation 1 set up. There's a weird little box thing we bought from Amazon that allows us to plug in what's the cord name?
The AV cables.
The red, yellow, and white. I forgot colors. Here we are.
It's an AV to HDMI converter so that we can stream and capture footage from the olden day consoles in HD.
Hell yeah. But we received this as a gift back when we recorded back at the old apartment and before when we had multiple people. By multiple, I mean one more than
extra
currently.
guy.
Math is hard. But we have that still. Still don't remember the name of the... Would you remember the name?
We really might just have to go back and listen to that episode.
We're going to have to go back and listen to that episode just to make sure that we can give proper shout-outs to that person that worked with our old co-host that is from a show that you might know us from.
Right, exactly.
But pretty much, we got it hooked up, and we're going to play a game today on stream, and I'm excited for it. We went to a store called...
Game Junkie.
Game Junkie, that's what it's called.
Classic Game Junkie is what it's called.
Really cool store. Small, looks like family-owned probably from the looks of the people that work there. They kind of seem like they were family.
The older guy, I know he's been there almost every time I've been there. Mm-hmm. So
that was the first time I've seen. This is my second time there. First time I went with a couple people after we went to a crystal shop that's around the corner, and I was kind of just standing awkwardly in the crystal shop, so where's the games?
Well, if you look behind this crystal.
I was just this is cool. The crystals are nice. Yeah, the charges and stuff. That's awesome.
Video
Can
games.
I go there? Maybe. And then we went.
The only place I want to be.
Yeah, pretty much. But it was a great store. They had what we were looking for, which I guess we could say what it is because
by the time it comes out, there'll probably be footage of it.
Yeah.
There'll definitely be footage of it. Now that I say that.
So we picked up the OG PlayStation 1 Spider-Man.
You've heard Chris talk about it numerous times since the beginning of the show.
That is the game of my childhood, and it is currently sitting in this system. That it literally is perfectly. Look at that. That's poetic.
It is.
That is really poetic.
It's meant to be that way.
But we powered it on. Hope to God it would work. Before we powered it on, we realized when we opened the PS1 box, I opened it and I looked inside and I didn't see the yellow, white, and red cord, and I'm like,
Yeah, that would have been an issue.
You wouldn't have happened to have that cord.
The AV cables were missing from the box.
Yeah.
To which we had a brief freak out.
Yeah, we were just at the store that just closed.
Yeah, because I was I don't think there's any way we're getting that right now if that store's not open. But we, luckily, I still had the old boxes, as you can see, and it just so happens that the ones for the PS2 also work for the PS1. Yeah. So we got very lucky.
You also had two in that box, which was very insane.
It was poetic how that happened.
If we wanted to, we could take the PS2 out and we could use the PS2. I don't know if there's a PS2 in there.
Technically, it's not right there.
Technically,
we could have just played it on the PS2 for sure. But, let's go full classic. Why not?
Yeah, might as well. We also have a ton of games over there. I don't think we really sorted through it in a while. The last time we looked through was probably when we got it.
Well, this is going to make us really do it now.
Yeah. So we'll be playing that today on stream. So if you missed it, you missed a good stream probably because I can't wait to get my hands on it.
If this podcast seems rushed, you'll know why.
No,
Chris
we ain't rushing.
And the news. So this happened. Anyway, emails.
I want to, but also there's a couple news items that I want to talk about. There's a lot of drama going on with the new Battlefield. There was a new fighter game announced and a bunch of other stuff that's going on in the news right now. There's also some not so good stuff happening in the news, yet again from Activision Blizzard. And I don't know how in depth we'll get with that, because I feel like I want to like point you guys towards the guys over at Haptic. They did like a very long rundown of like all the specifics, and like it's not that I don't want to talk about the specifics, but I feel like our thoughts are very like simplistic,
surface level.
Yeah, like
we have very surface level. I'll commend them. They're more mature than us.
Yeah, they do their research to a level where it's like they actually have notes. We don't do that around here. We're off the seat of our cuff, or whatever the phrase is.
We're off the seat of our cuff.
Flying by the seat of our jeans. And
flying by the seat of our jorts.
Yes, that. But yeah, we're doing that. We're getting there, you know? But yeah, it was a time, man. It was a really cool store. If you're in the, what would this area be called? Warminster? Or is this
No. This is neither. This is Glenside.
Oh, Glenside.
I'm trying to think of what area that would be considered. Just the Glenside area.
Yeah.
Glenside going towards like Willow Grove kind of.
Yeah. It's a nice little shop on a street.
It's a shop on a street.
Well, like just like like a shop on like a street, as opposed to like like a shopping center.
Right. Easton Road.
Yeah, check it out if you have the chance to. Really cool stuff. They got a lot of they actually have detolfs in there, which is like what I use for my collectibles and shit.
I can put the link to the store in the description of this podcast.
Go and check it out. If you're any sort of video game junkie, whether it be new stuff or old shit, there's everything there for you. They had classic games. All of the retro signs that they have in there are all for sale. Like they have stuff hanging around the store. Everything's for sale.
Every system. I'm gonna just be confident in saying they have every system that existed.
A lot of third-party stuff too, like custom controller covers.
The 8-bit handheld controllers. They sell those in there. I
want to get one of those. Ryan has one.
I want to get one too.
Yeah.
Imports.
Yeah,
Japanese games in there.
They had and they also have like collectibles and shit too. Like they have like like the tchotchkes, like the little stuff, and then like Trenton, we got him a little squishy red Koopa shell from Mario. It's like a stress ball, and he's punching us with it like you're dead now. And we're like,
in typical 5-year-old fashion.
Yeah. But we grabbed that for him. There's like, model kits there, which was surprising to me. There was like some Dragon Ball Z ones that I was kind of tempted by the Gohan, but I was there for a mission and a mission alone, which was Spider-Man.
There definitely was a Mega Man X one in there. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But it's one of the, as soon as we left, we were like, we have to go back. We have to go back when we have more time.
And it's not popular.
When it's not, it was pretty busy in there. So when it's less busy.
It was surprisingly busy for the time
Sunday
of
evening.
Day. Yeah. A Sunday at like 4:30ish is when we got in there, maybe like around that time, and they close at 5, right?
Yeah.
So like they close at 5, and like there's just like a solid 10 to 15 people in there, not including the people at the front desk, and the people just keep coming in like, oh, you got a bathroom in here, and like, oh, do you have this and do you have that? Meanwhile, me and Trenton are just like standing there like in line, like waiting for them to finish cleaning the disc, because they have a disc cleaning thing where like if you buy a disc from them, they put it in this machine that like polishes the disc for you.
You could tell they pride themselves on professionalism and TLC to gaming, and I really appreciate that.
They're also extremely hilarious. Like the older gentleman there, extremely funny guy. The two kids that are there, one of them was like, oh man, this is like a $500 game. I think I'm searching the wrong game or something. And I'm like, oh, you probably forgot the hyphen in the Spider-Man. He's like, that's it, you're right, I forgot the hyphen. And he's like, you know what, that's how you tell there's a true Spider-Man fan, when they say that type of shit.
It's no longer 500, it is now $30.
Yeah, it's $30. There you go. Which is another thing where it's like, it's crazy to think that it's a $30 game, but at the same time, when we were kids, how much was this? Like 15
50.
Probably? 50?
The game brand new?
Yeah.
Spider-Man?
I thought it was like $15 back in the day. I got it like the greatest hits.
Oh, no. When that game came out, that was cheap. That was probably like $14.99 something like that. Yeah, it was $49.99. Brand new. In mint condition.
So technically we got it at a discount. But
technically.
We didn't get the container though. We have like a little slip, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We had like a container thing that came with the PlayStation 1 that was gifted to us, so we can toss it in there once we're fully complete with the game. But,
total money spent to play this game in a modern format was $36. That was like $6, right?
No, it was 14.
It was?
Yeah, it was 14.
Then there's something else I was looking at that was $6. Okay, well, less than $50.
Yeah, the white version was 16, which was weird to me.
That is weird.
I was like, why? Why does it matter what color this literally like less than a half of a pound plastic?
Yeah, the thing is the converter is so light.
Yeah.
It almost makes you feel like this is going to be junk.
Yeah. It's like that prank gift you get, like the Nada phone. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Where it's like the shape of an iPhone, but it's like, it's not a phone. It does nothing. It has no features. It's just so that you look like you got a phone.
You touch it and it weighs nothing.
Yeah, it's just like a piece of plastic. That's what it feels like, that you can just plug in all of the adapters with. But hey, it works. You have 720 and 1080 options, so we can play Wii games if we wanted to. I assume pretty much everything in that case.
Yeah,
Genesis,
PS2, Dreamcast,
Sega 64,
Super Nintendo, all that stuff.
Yeah. So we got a lot of content that's available to play. I feel like the retro stuff is what's going to get us, not necessarily to be like, we'll get the views, but like that's what's going to really like get us, some stuff to like people to come look at, because the modern games nowadays just have too many people playing them.
It goes along with what you said. When I did this is more content you're going to see if y'all weren't there for the Twitch stream. When I played Home Improvement, which we'll get to, I played that. You were like, well, the plus side is you're the only one on the entire Twitch playing Home Improvement.
There was literally one channel playing it on Twitch, and it was Save Before Quitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be fair, like I said it as like a joke just because I thought it was funny that it was even downloaded as a ROM by you. And then, like, I wasn't even saying to play it. I was just saying, haha, look, there's Home Improvement.
And I was saying no. And then Ryan doubled down.
Yeah, and then I wasn't even trying to say to play it, but then, like, I was like, oh, this is a wonderful masterpiece that's happening right now. And then, like, it was just terrible. But at the same time,
so bad.
There's some really good TikToks that are coming from it. So keep an eye out this week on our social media and over on our YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, because they're going to be coming out hot and fast. Like
maybe I'll do that.
Diarrhea.
Whoa. Maybe I won't do diarrhea. Well, that's in God's plan if I do diarrhea. Not in mine. But
I like to imagine God just up there sitting on the clouds. Just takes his sunglasses, like lowers them a bit, just looks down, looks at you. Diarrhea. just points at you.
He probably does. He probably does. While we're down there sweating on the toilet, like, oh, what is happening? Well, how did I deserve this? Damn you. No.
That's why you ever had the endless wipe before where it's just like you just keep going? That's God. He's just fucking with you. He's just like, nope. Add a little bit more.
He's like, not
just
clean.
Takes his paintbrush and he's just like, nope. Nope.
Not clean. Not clean.
Yep.
Not clean.
Welcome to the Church of Say Before Quitting, where we believe God makes you shit.
God is poop jokes.
All right.
I was thinking before we get started, I should maybe do that as part of OGs with the OG. Like one stream, unless I'm continuing a game, one stream should be us seriously playing some old games and looking into it. And I should have streams where it's just like, today we're playing bad games.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. Like just terrible game Tuesday. Terrible Tuesdays.
Well, I think we just invented it. Terrible Tuesdays. But I want that means I would have to do the OGs Monday. Because I would still want like the serious one.
Yeah, you could do that or Thursday. Because Thursday you don't do, I'm not saying you don't do anything, but the podcast is out that day. So
yeah.
You have technically more free time. But at the same time, you've been editing the podcast all week. So it's like, family time is more important than,
we'll see.
Playing a good game.
Flying at the cup of the seat of my pants. Like Chris said. Jeans, jorts. Poop.
Diarrhea. Anyway. Didn't expect the episode to go that way, but here we are.
Here we are.
All right. And I guess now
we're going to get started.
It's time to roll the intro.
Roll that beautiful damn intro.
Fucking A. That means I'm God. I hate that.
Then have mercy on us.
I wish I had that power, like Bruce Almighty, just be like, diarrhea, diarrhea, diarrhea.
You are the worst. I'd rather just you're the worst supervillain ever. If that's the
I
case.
guess, but it's like the intro of Bruce Almighty where he realizes that he has the power, and he's singing the song and whatnot, and he's like strutting down the street, and then he just points at the lady, and then her like dress flies up, and he's like, "Ooh, look, ass!" As opposed to being like, "This is kind of funny." Hey, let me go to my high school bully. Diarrhea.
I really think that's one of the most debilitating powers to a hero. Imagine fucking Kingpin. And Spider-Man's coming at him. He's just like, diarrhea.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's just like, oh.
Yeah, everything is ruined. That is a unitard right there. His whole body is encapsulated in that suit, and it is one piece as far as I'm concerned. But here we are. It's me this week, I think. And with that, we're going to level up, gamers. And welcome back to another edition of the Save Before Quitting podcast. As always, I am Chris, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host.
I'm the lovely Ant.
And you can find us every single place on the internet with the @ of Save, the letter B, the number 4 quitting, over on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and here on YouTube for the video version every single Friday of the podcast.
Titty gang, rise up. Titty.
And yeah, that's where you can find us. You can also go to our website, in which you can buy merch that we have, that I'm currently wearing. This is our hedgehog design, which we say that so we don't get copyright.
Don't do it to us.
Don't do it, bitch. But it's
we'll go D-brand on you.
Yeah, we'll do D-brand shit.
Right.
It's our OCs from Sonic.
Right, exactly.
Baby. But yeah, it's us from the Sonic 2 intro screen, and we also have the Nerdy Gamer People design, and then just the straight up Say Before Quitting. Multiple options for you, and then there's the new merch design, which has like this like weird little 3D look that's like geometric and whatnot, and that is also up there for SB4Q. You got plenty of choices, plenty of options of clothing. I'm sorry that the size large for some reason is out of stock on Streamlabs.
Such a common size.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense why it is, but like, come on, man. Apologies, CLD. I know you've been trying to get that zip up for a while now, but we're still waiting on them to get their shit together.
Yeah.
But other than that, what else are we doing? We are also going to PAX Unplugged. I guess we'll talk about that for a bit.
Yes, we can now. It's official.
Yes.
We're doing it.
We are officially doing it. Both of us, Ant and I, have gotten our tickets. We both have to go to Will Call.
I know.
Because we missed out on the
We waited
shipping.
too long as the smart people got theirs ahead of time.
We already got a bunch of friends that were going originally. I believe it's Lucas, Anna, Trevor, and then a couple other people, and Nicole. And now CLD has bought his tickets. It's pretty much a convention for like not video games. So that's the thing.
It is?
It's a non-video.
I'm out. No.
It's a board game convention and TTRPG.
I really thought there was going to be games there.
There are not.
Now it's going to be really interesting.
Yes.
It's a learning trip for me now.
Yes. See, like, here's the thing. Like, I was already slightly interested in it because, like, I kind of play D&D. But then I was like, when everyone was bringing it up in the Discord, I'm like, why are we going to this as, like a channel? And then CLD got his ticket. And I'm like, okay, well, it is a non-video game convention. It's board games, miniatures, and stuff like that. So it'll be a new type of thing that we'll check out for the channel. There's an artist alley. There's a bunch of vendors and stuff. So there's a lot of like cool stuff that we can look at and see. We can promote other artists on the channel as well if we pick up anything from them.
True.
And yeah, so we'll see.
All right,
what that is.
Let's do it then.
Yeah. So I didn't know if people didn't know that, but it's not video games.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there is PAX East and there's PAX West that are video games.
Oh wait, and it's called PAX Unplugged.
Yeah,
the Unplugged makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah,
all right,
it's unplugged. But here we are. I assume there'll be some sort of like vendor or something that has some sort of video game memorabilia.
I'm gonna find the one TV with a game hooked up to him. Like, I'll be here.
Yeah, just the whole time.
Just come back for me.
It should be a good time. We'll be there with a couple friends. We'll be hanging out, wearing the merch and whatnot. So if you'd like to come say hey to us, if you are a listener of the pod and they're in the Philadelphia area, come check it out. But yeah, we'll be there. It's on a Saturday when we'll be there. Yeah. So
the 11th or is it the 12th? Hold on.
It is a number.
It is definitely a number. That we can be sure of.
It's on a Saturday, and it's in December, and I think it's the second.
It is 11th.
It's the second one, right?
December 11th, second week of December.
Yes.
We will be there at PAX Unplugged at the Philadelphia Convention Center.
Yeah.
Come join us if you want to come hang out. We will be there.
Hell yeah. Maybe we'll get like a big lunch/dinner with everybody, and do a thing. I don't know. We're just kind of going to have some fun and check out some new stuff. We also don't have to be there the whole entire day too. Like it was like a $30 ticket, to be fair. So like we could fucking get our tickets, see what they got us see, go to Artist Alley, hang out with a bit, and then we could go see if there's any video game stores in Philly.
True that.
We could go check out that stuff too. But yeah, we got options. We can make a day of it. We'll have a good time, and we'll see what's going on that day. Now, on to the reoccurring segment that happens every single week. What have we played this week? Featuring Ant with the OG streams kicking us off with some classic games. What did you play this week on stream?
On stream this week, because if it wasn't for a stream, I didn't play. Well, that's not true. After yesterday.
You liar. How dare you?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, we played games yesterday.
On stream with the OG streams this week, I played through Super Adventure Island for the Super Nintendo.
Fire music.
Yeah, that was my main reason for playing it. After last week, and everybody liked the Mega Man X2 music. Mm-hmm. And then this game immediately came to mind because I was like, well, I remember playing this and the music was really good. I think I'm going to continue that trend for a little while.
Ones. Yeah,
and play games that I enjoyed that had really good music to it.
Oh, Jam and Earl.
Oh, trust me.
Funkatron.
Once I find the perfect way to play it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a Genesis Classic or anything. I could just play it off ROMs off my PC, but
probably find it.
But I know where it is. I thought of it, and I'm gonna save that for when I do stream this week.
All right.
So that's coming. Super Adventure Island. If you're familiar with the Adventure Island series, it started on the NES, and I think there was 2 or 3 on the NES, and then when it came to Super Nintendo, it was called Super Adventure Island. There's also Super Adventure Island 2, which I will not be playing because it's garbage. And it's nowhere near as good music or as near as a good game. They tried to implement RPG elements to it, and why would you fuck up what this already was? That goes along to the last week's conversation where I was like, there's nothing wrong with a game with RPG elements to it. Mm-hmm. But this game was fine. You tried to add too much to it, and now it's not the same game. You might as well not even call it Super Adventure Island.
It's just something completely different.
It's something completely different.
And not good, apparently.
It's not good. So yeah, I played that. We played that all the way through, which was great. We were jamming the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
They somehow got me to freestyle.
If you haven't seen that, go check it out on our Reels, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yes.
It's very fun. It's a nice little short clip.
Yeah.
And you can watch it multiple times over and over and over and over. Give it the views.
It's about me and Chris getting rich off Twitch.
Yes.
Bitch. Then after that, I jumped into Mickey Mania.
Yeah.
Which was, I jumped into that because I remember playing that all the time, and it was just probably the most well-animated 16-bit game I had ever seen at the time.
It was pretty good. I was surprised by it.
For for such a retro generation, and it looked like it looks, I was like, that was amazing to me during that time period. After that, I somehow started playing Home Improvement for the Super Nintendo,
yeah, man.
Which is a garbage game.
It shouldn't even be a game.
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be a Home Improvement game. Because
the
if it
way
was
they
something else,
shoehorn the story into making it make sense is terrible.
Like, if they called that something else, I don't know if it'd be as bad of a game if you think about it.
I guess.
Like, the fact that you're playing as Tim Allen is the part that's, terrible.
It starts off, you're Tim Allen. If anybody's familiar with Home Improvement, it's a sitcom from the 90s.
How could you not be?
Yeah. Tim Allen starring in it, one of the most popular sitcoms of the time. And it's him on his TV show on the show called Tool Time. And the premise is that the tools were stolen.
Yeah.
And you have to go
tools.
The power tools were stolen. You have to go through the other sets on the studio set that they're on to find them. Now, that's just their excuse to get you in different environments. Mm-hmm. Because he's like, I'm going to go check the dinosaur set. of the dinosaur movie that's shooting nearby. Yeah. And then you're on like this prehistoric
which apparently
area.
has live dinosaurs.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you're just shooting
and murdering
nail guns at a Tyrannosaurus and pterodactyls.
And with a chainsaw. What else
that
was there?
shoots a beam or something out of it.
Yeah. There was a lot of really dumb shit in that game, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun content-wise.
Not fun to play, but fun to watch. Like, it was kind of like those things where it's like, man, this is really what they thought would like make them a shit ton of money in the early 90s, like late 80s. But here we are. So
that was entertaining. You'll want to check that out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there'll be clips of that somewhere.
Yes, there will. There will be.
And as an encore presentation, because Josh requested it in the chat, shout out to Josh Intel. He wanted me to run through Mario 1 again.
That's like your warm-up to the stream, pretty much.
That's supposed to be the warm-up. The only reason I didn't do that as the warm-up is because it took me a minute to get the stream started the other day.
Gotcha.
So by the time it was started, I had very little time to even promote that I was doing it. So I just jumped right into the game.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So I did my warm-up at the end. It was the cool down.
It was the cool down
of the stream.
Yeah. You were just working so hard in that home improvement game. You needed to cool down
I needed to cool down with a speed run through Mario 1.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, last night, Nicole, aka Yuki, shout out to Yuki, had a little get together at her crib, and
the old set.
It was like deja vu. It was a flashback walking in there to play some games. I walked in, we played some Jackbox. And
you were extremely sus.
I was super sus.
It was like some Among Us rip on Jackbox.
What was it called?
Something aliens or something. I don't know. No, Push the Button.
Oh, that's right.
It pushed the button. I think it was in Jackbox 6.
No, wasn't it the newest one?
No, not Push the Button. I don't think so.
Oh, the drawing one was the newest.
The drawing, it was Drawful Animate was in the new one.
So it was 6 then.
Yeah, it was 6, I think. And like I think back before you came, John, Anna, and Trevor were there, but they had to leave to go to a birthday party that they had made plans for previously. They were saying that this came out prior to Among Us and the Among Us popularity. So don't push the button or whatever it's called maybe is original. But it was fun.
It was fun.
So yeah.
Once I got the hang of it.
Yeah.
I outed myself as the alien pretty early on, though, because I did not know what I was doing.
Dude, my favorite was Jeremy's. You just missed his because it was like there was like different prompts you get. Pretty much it puts you in like situations where you have to like answer a question, and then the aliens need to try to blend in with their answers because they don't get the same prompt. Mm-hmm. And like there's also a drawing one that's the same thing and blah blah blah. But there was one that was like an opinion based one, and one was like, what is something that is like utterly disgusting to you? And or like I don't know, it's a word that starts with R, but I can't remember what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much like the other two people in the mini game besides Jeremy were like dog poop or like trash or something like that, and he said Chinese. And like we all just like slowly turned our heads to him like, sir, what? And he's just like, you know. And we're like, yeah, push the fucking button.
Yeah, it's you.
It's you, sir. So he pretty much outed himself very, very fast with that one, which was hilarious.
Well, another one that outed me was the real question was, what is your favorite like Olympic sport?
Oh yeah.
But it came across my.
If you were an athlete, what would your Olympic sport be?
But on my, since I was the alien, it messed me up. It said, if you were in the Hunger Games, what would your skill be? And I said silent assassin.
Yeah.
So imagine my surprise when the question comes up, says, if you were an athlete, what would your favorite Olympic sport be? And mine says silent assassin.
Just murdering everyone in like the 500-yard dash.
Listen, the motherfuckers gotta go,
silently.
Man.
But yeah, that was a good time.
And then after that, we played some Smash. It was a good time.
For you?
It was had a good time.
I didn't win a single game of Smash.
I did lose 2 times out of the 10.
To the map.
Huh?
To the map you lost.
You shouldn't have picked a bad map.
But that's the thing what I'm saying. You did not lose once to people.
I came in second place those 2 times.
Because the map killed you, and the map events, like the lava shooting at you.
But the same person won the 2 that I lost, so I gotta give props to Ryan. He at least survived it enough.
He did.
Long enough for me to lose.
He did survive long enough, but you died to the map, and then every other fucking game you won. So,
hey man,
I'm not good at Smash, and I'm not a good person at that game. And then when I am, I get like good kills. Like
you do get good kills,
but then like I can't finish. Like, that's my thing.
Your Ganondorf kill to me was pretty.
Oh yeah,
because I was like, this motherfucker.
Dude, that was so good. It's like the over B, it like choke slams you or some shit.
In midair got me.
Yeah, he's like off the side of the map, and I'm like, no, you don't. And I just over B him and then just take him down with me and just like choke him into the ground.
He sacrificed himself so I would lose a life.
Yeah, I had to do it. I'm the hero that Gotham deserves.
And then motherfucking Lucas tries to run away and not give me the glory of killing him.
Yeah. That was funny. And he said, no, get the fuck back here.
I just ran off with him.
Yeah. It was also funny to me because Lucas would get mad at me. He'd be like, get the fuck away from me, Chris. Meanwhile, his ass is parked on the left side of the map. Just away from the fighting.
Just cheesing everybody.
With the fucking link arrows just shooting. And I'm like, excuse me? You want me to get off of you?
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Yeah. I was like, you motherfucker. You're going down. And I killed Lucas a lot. Like, just because he kept doing that, and like nobody was paying attention to him doing it.
It was hard because if you're getting beat up by multiple people and you look over and somebody just shooting you, I have to it's hard to get by everyone to 100%. Get to him.
Yeah. I literally was just like, no, I'm just gonna focus Lucas now because he's cheesing right now.
And then when y'all start dogpiling me, while I'm fighting y'all, I'm also thinking like, he's just standing there shooting everybody.
Yeah.
But I understood because everybody's goal was to get me out of here.
Yeah, I mean, and we did not succeed, to be fair. So, kudos. But yeah, it was a fun time, man. It was a good time, good food, good people. Yeah, it was a good time. Thanks for having us. It was a great time.
Appreciate it. But that's all I played.
Oh, okay.
That is all I played.
This week, for me, I've been playing... I actually did not play much Apex. I played like one time maybe with Lucas and Ryan. But like...
One?
I think we had a really bad night. I think it was this week where like we hopped on and like we just had like 3 to 4 like really, really bad games. And I'm just like, no, I'm getting off. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm not dealing with it tonight. We're done. And it was like so bad to the point where like Lucas messaged me on Discord afterwards. He's like, what the fuck was up with those games? Like, what the hell?
Having a bad night.
It was just really bad. And like, we were like, this is like abnormally bad for us. Like, we'll at least do something, like get a 1 win maybe.
Right.
But like, we were just getting smoked and we were like, oh man, out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're not playing anymore. We're not going to let the game make us mad.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't play it anymore. But then other than that, you actually got me beat this week because other than that, I've only been playing one game, which is Pokemon.
I'm about to say, you did the Pokemon Diamond. On the Figure Friday.
Yeah, I played Pokemon Diamond. I don't know if it's Shining or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know the adjective. Brilliant Diamond?
Brilliant Diamond and Radiant something else.
I thought it was Shining Pearl.
All right,
I don't know. It's some sort of adjective that means pretty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played that. Picked my starter. We went with the grass type because the grass type's always the best.
I agree.
It always is. Like the grass type in this game is pretty much Bulbasaur, but a turtle instead of a frog.
Mm.
And he's just so much cuter. And like his final evolution is like a island. Like he's a 4-legged island. His back has like 2 trees on it and shit. And he looks dope as shit. I got him. I let the chat name some of my Pokemon, which was pretty cool. I got like a beaver with like beaver teeth, and we named him Timmy Turner. What else did we get?
I didn't get to sit through that stream. I'm kind of upset at that.
Hey man, I might play it on Friday again because there's some stuff that's in that game that's very addicting that I was doing prior to coming today, which I'll talk about in a second.
Mm.
But like while the stuff that is in this game, it seems very easy. Like, it's just a Pokemon game. I don't know if it's because I'm an adult now or something, but, like, back when I was a kid, it felt like Pokemon was at least somewhat challenging and, like, you would lose to gym leaders more.
You just have Pokemon experience, too.
Yeah.
So now you just know the tropes.
But like, it just feels, like, so easy to the point where I'm like, My like first gym battle, like I didn't even change my Pokemon once. I literally like one shot every single time. I was over leveled for it. I'm like catching Pokemon, no problem, getting what I want, getting what I don't want, and it's very fun. Don't get me wrong, and it's very beautiful looking. It's like a chibi version of the game in this 3D setting, and then once you go into your battles, it's like the normal Sword and Shield art where they're like human being size again, which I like a lot. There's the ball thing, which I haven't done yet, where you can put your stickers on your ball to make it do different animations and stuff when they come out. I gotta do some more stuff with that because I think it's pretty cool. There's also the underground, which is a thing that apparently used to be a thing in the old games, but I don't remember it personally. But you like just are outside, you use your underground kit, and then you just burrow into the ground in these tunnels, and there's just rooms filled with Pokemon, and they're not like in grass or anything. It's like their actual models are walking around.
Oh shit.
And
sorry.
like, no, you're good. You walk up to them and like fucking you catch them and like you interact with them. They're like higher levels. They're like 20-ish, around the same levels as your
News
Pokemon.
to me. I know about this.
Yeah, and this is where you also make your base as well. So you go in there and you make your like underground base, and while you're underneath the ground, you hit the R button on like certain parts of the walls, and there's like these little like mini games, which is ironic because I like it. And I was talking shit on the Spider-Man games and their use of the mini games, but it's like a little like 10 by 10 rock slab that has stuff hidden under the rocks. You have 2 different hammers that you have to break through different layers of rocks with, and underneath there are like different gems and stuff like that, and then some have boxes, and inside the boxes are statues of Pokemon. Oh, and in those boxes, when you use those statues in your base, like you set up your base and it's like, oh, I want these 3 Machamp statues up there. Then when you go back down underground in the different rooms and stuff, there will be more Machamps.
Oh, shit.
And it'll spawn more of them.
Yeah.
And it'll have like a different chance for that. There's also like a nice little mini game where there's like Diglets in the cave when you're running around in there. And it's a huge cave, like in the maps at the top left and whatnot. And like you'll just run around and it'll be a Diglett, you just run over it, and after you get to the 40, it's like you have a chance of getting some different prize from it and like getting a different statue from your base. And it's just really fun, and like that's where I'm like sinking time into as opposed to the campaign.
The actual game.
Which is like, it's hilarious because I'm just like running around. Like I don't even want to catch the Pokemon in the rooms. I'm like, no, I just want to do the mini game. That's all I want to do. The breaking the rocks is fun. Like it reminds me of when I was a kid and you get those stupid like blocks of sand.
Oh, yeah.
And like you'd mine for like the skeletons of a dinosaur or some shit with a toy. It's pretty much that, and you get a toy sometimes.
Is that this generation's version of remember the old school Pokemon, the Safari Zone? I mean, I know it's not the same.
I would say it's similar to that kind of, but better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like I know it's not the same exact thing, but is it like, is there a Safari Zone in the newer games? All right.
Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
I didn't know if that was something that stopped with like the first 2 generations or not.
I think that was a thing with those generations, and then I forget which one it was. I remember playing like a newer game that had a Safari Zone, but it's more of like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a bunch of Safari Zones, but in like a system of caves. So like the caves are just like a bunch of like hallways, and then once you go into the room, it's just like this giant like room filled with Pokemon, like of different types and shit that you can just interact with. And like if you get close to them, they run at you. They're like, get over here, fight me, bitch. And then you fight them in XYZ Elemental P. But yeah, it's a really fun time so far. I feel like I'm super over leveled, like I'm kind of just like beating the gym leaders way too easily, but at the same time, obviously that's the point kind of.
Right.
I just got my bike, so that's fun.
Ooh.
I picked a blue one because Blue Ranger energy.
Got that Blue Ranger energy.
Hell yeah. Time I go live and I say I picked the blue one because I'm the Blue Ranger. So here we are. Content lives my life. But yeah,
that's becoming the truth.
Yeah. I'm pretty much just trying to beat this, and then once I beat this game, I kind of want to do some shiny hunts and like do the whole thing where you try to interact with the same Pokemon and get the shiny version. And then once doing that, that'll be like cool content for stream and be like, oh yeah, look, I'm looking for shiny Pokemon, like can't find it. And then when I finally get it, it'll be like, like, oh, and like do the overreaction bullshit that's on TikTok, And then we'll have that content as well.
Just content on content.
Yeah. But yeah,
everything is dictated by content.
Pretty much. I technically think that I have Battlefield because I pre-ordered it to gain access to the game, the early access for the beta. I haven't downloaded it. I don't think I plan to either.
Well, now if you have it.
I have it, but I'm also just like, I don't want to play it.
I just want to see what the whatchamacallit is like. I want you to tell me what the portal is like.
We'll get into it in the news section in like probably like in the next 30 seconds, to be honest. But like even Brett was like messaging me. Like I pulled up to Wawa and he's like, yo, you trying to play Battlefield in a bit? And I'm like, well, one, no, because I've seen the terrible reviews it's gotten. And I think I canceled my pre-order, but I don't remember. And then two, no, because of podcast, but here we are. Right. But if I have it, I'll fucking download it if I have it, I guess. I don't want to, but here we are.
True that.
I don't want to at all.
It's okay.
But here we are. Maybe I'll play it on Friday's stream for a bit and then get back to Pokemon.
Just you're like, this is terrible Pokemon. It is.
I have some cool purchases this week for Figure Friday, so keep an eye out for that.
Look out for that.
I got some, I'm going to allude to it, some Fortnite things that shouldn't be cool, but are extremely cool. So tune in for that. And they're not figures, they're accessories for figures. Check that out this Friday. All right. So now
to the news.
The news. Brought to you by savebeforequitting.com. Fully spelled out, Save Before Quitting. Go buy our merch and check it out. You
do it.
You dingle bops. I don't know. Do we get a question this week just out of context? I don't even know if we did.
I don't think we did.
Oh, no, we got the what video game do you consider yourself the best at?
Okay, yeah, we did. Okay, all right, good.
Forgot about that one. All right, gaming news brought to you by us again. So, do we get the big news out of the way first? I mean, we'll talk about the fighting game in a second. The Game Awards nominees were announced.
Oh, shit.
Week. That was a thing that happened.
This feels like it's been a long week.
It is an extremely long
week. It feels like something that happened like last week or something.
Technically.
Yeah, I
guess.
Yeah, by the time you hear it,
yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot this week that's happened, my God. So, first off, the Game Awards was announced this week. We're not going to go into it yet, I don't think.
As far as the nominees go?
Nominees. I think we'll wait until our prediction episode to talk about it more in depth. Think who was snubbed
okay, that
and
makes
whatnot.
sense. That makes then it's next episode.
Maybe.
It's if this comes out,
we'll figure it out.
This comes out Thursday. No, we're not gonna have time.
When is it?
Because whenever the next episode comes out will be the day of the Game Awards.
I mean, that'll work out.
How?
We'll just do we could do a live podcast.
Wait, I think I'm wrong.
What day is
this episode comes out?
What day is the Game Awards?
No, we're good. I was wrong.
What day is it? I don't remember.
The Game Awards is the 9th of
December. So yeah. If we record next Sunday, next episode will be the
Game
nominees.
Awards one. Yeah.
Yeah, and that'll be out in time for a week ahead of the Game Awards. There are some games that I feel were snubbed. There are some games that I feel like do not belong on the Game Awards.
Agreed.
At all.
Agreed.
And then there are some games that I'm very interested in playing because I either, one, didn't hear of them, or two, forgot they existed, and the Game Awards have brought them back to my attention. So we'll talk about that next week. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah. First up in the news, we're not talking about the fighting game still yet.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z.
What, the Breakers thing?
No, the fucking the Dead by Daylight game.
Yeah, Breakers. That's what it's called, Dragon Ball. That's what I just said.
I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's just garbage.
It's called Dragon Ball The Breakers.
Dragon Ball breaking stupid dumb shit. All right.
That's why when he was like, what do you guys think? I was like, this is definitely a video game, looks like.
So, this trailer came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, Dragon Ball Z is one of those things where it's like, it's constantly technically happening, you know? Like, we have There's Dragon Ball Super series going on. There's movies that drop every other couple years. Yeah. There's updates to Dragon Ball Fighters that happens almost every other week, it seems. I'm just seeing constant news about it. There's figures being made all the time. There's new merch always being made for this property. This game is dumb. Like, this is so dumb. And, like, it's weird because, like, I want to say that it's not Dragon Ball, but it is. But it's dumb.
I mean, like, they're not... I get what they're trying to do, especially if you see us looking up, we're watching the trailer on the TV.
Peggy 12.
But it's like... It's hard. It's a hard sell out the gate if I'm a kid.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, where are the Z Fighters? Where's Goku? And where's
There's
Vegeta?
a guy who's dressed like Goku, but it's not him.
Right, so which leads me to believe you're probably making your own characters. Some of your own characters. It's like CLD said, it's a Dead by Daylight-ish game. I've never played Dead by Daylight.
It's pretty much, for Dead by Daylight, it's pretty much horror icons or villains or, monsters. And there's like a bunch of people that are survivors trying to like escape from where they are. Like there's the what's it called one? Friday the 13th one where it's like you gotta like get all the materials to get the car up and running and get gas in it and like get the battery, and then you start the car, drive it out of the fucking gate, and then you survive,
So kind of how that Jason game is.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that Friday the 13th?
Yes, you're right. Yeah, my bad.
I don't know how
you're
those
right.
movies, to be fair. It pretty much pitches it, and here's the thing, I like the idea. I think it's not necessarily a thing that should exist, though, if that makes sense. I don't think it does make sense, but it makes sense from, like, the canon of the show with Cell, the villain, when he starts in his Phase 1 form, and he's, like, sucking people up with his tail to then become stronger and steal their energy. It makes sense,
Well, now I kind of take it, because now I get why the Z Fighters aren't here then.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't understand it. Like, why? Like, why are we doing this, Like, it seems like such a cash grab for something that doesn't need to happen. But pretty much you're playing, one person's playing as Cell, and he's leveling up, trying to get to his final form and take out all the people. You do have Bulma in the game. This is Bulma, confirmed. You do have Oolong the pig.
Yeah.
And then it looks like the others are all just like random NPCs that you either make or whatever. But yeah, you just got to survive. I don't know if there's any specifics of like taking the character out or not. It does show Oolong using a rocket launcher at Cell as if that would do fucking anything.
It wouldn't.
So like, why? The one thing I think it's a neat idea, but I don't like it in the form of a Dead by Daylight game where the only characters that technically matter are the villain character and no one else does. Like, it's like nobody wants to play as a person in the Dragon Ball Z universe besides the fighters.
Yeah. True.
Nobody wants to do that. Like, it's not... And then it is cool, too, because it's not just Cell. It's Frieza and it's Boo as well, too.
Yeah.
So there's that. But I don't know, man.
I haven't formed an opinion. I have to see more of it.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, and I've seen some of the gameplay, and like they show it's in the trailer as well, but like the cinematic part of it looks cool, and then everything else doesn't. And like, I don't think I will buy this game. If it's free on PlayStation Plus, sure, I'll try it. But like, this isn't like a Dragon Ball game to me, like at all.
It doesn't feel like it.
Like it doesn't make sense.
To me, Dragon Ball is one of those things like, you know why I'm here.
Yeah, it's the same conversation as last week. Let me be Goku.
That's it. Like, you
let
know
me
why
be
I'm
Vegeta.
here.
Like,
I'm here to throw crazy fireballs and do transformations, and
I'm here to scream a lot. Like, I'm not here to scream running from this weird tail thing that, I don't bug guy.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's a thing. That's my overall opinion right now until more comes out. But for now, I'm thinking it's a cash grab, and they really need to reassess their thoughts on how to make games
Yeah.
for this series, because obviously Dragon Ball is one of those things where it's like there's only so many things you can do as a game with it, and it's a very limited series. They've made God knows how many games for it that has told the same exact story over and over and over. Please, for God's sake, let's not do this.
Exactly.
But
I don't see the reason to.
Yeah. Next, I mean, technically we could talk about what's on the screen below.
True.
Like not the game, but we could talk about the thing, the big thing.
This thing?
We could talk about that for a second if you'd like.
The Spider-Man No Way Home, the newest trailer dropped.
Yeah, man.
And it's just looking more insane. I'm at the point now. I was at the point with the last trailer where, like, I don't need to see more of this.
Yeah.
You've already shown me probably too much. Like, I can...
No. I have a feeling... I was telling CLD about this, man. Because he said that he's not watching this trailer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into specifics of what this trailer did, because obviously we know CLD's listening. But I feel like everything that happened in this trailer that are quote-unquote big things aren't actually big things. And there's something else.
Oh, there's for sure something else.
Like,
you can tell they're, like, hiding the big thing.
And, like, here's the thing.
And I don't even mean the rumored obvious big
thing. The rumored obvious stuff, which everyone is, and that's not even a spoiler or anything for the trailer because it's not in there, but with Toby and Andrew making a comeback, obviously.
They're in it, obviously.
Yeah, there have been multiple leaks. There's been certain things that have come out of trailers from other nations that weren't cut out in time.
Right.
And we've discussed this. I'm not going to go into detail of it. So it's pretty much confirmed, but not at the same time. It's not officially confirmed that those two are in it. There is something
confirmed.
else that they are not telling us, and I'm 80% sure that all of the leaks that happened were on purpose.
Well, hell yeah, they're on purpose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sony and Disney are doing this. That's like throwing it out on purpose. All of there's like a footage scene with Andrew literally on the same exact scaffolding.
He's just holding the thing.
Literally. That was in this trailer. Scaffolding isn't a spoiler. Sorry, Seals, just so you know. But like, there's footage of this, and it's in a thing that was shown on purpose. And
they want you to feel
else.
like you discovered it, and it's free promo, so you can talk it up.
And here's the thing: if that's all it is, then I'm very confused. If it's just those two guys, not that that's going to be like, oh well, yeah, obviously. There's got to be something else, because they're hyping up this movie to be like on the same level as Endgame.
Yeah.
They're saying this is pretty much Spider-Man's Endgame, which what else? There's got to be something more. And I don't want to predict anything because I have no thoughts on it of what it specifically could be. Things that I could want it to be would be like Miles Morales coming in.
My two was like Miles, they setting up for Miles. Mm-hmm. Or they did the Venom crossover and didn't tell anybody. Venom's going to show up.
I assume Venom's in the post-credits scene, if anything. Mm-hmm. Like, if he's not in the movie, he's in the post-credits scene. And
I feel the same way about Miles.
Yeah. And, like, it's also funny because, like, Tom Holland's been in a bunch of interviews. I don't know if you saw the one where he's like,
he says it.
If I'm, like, 30 years old and I'm still playing Spider-Man, I did something wrong. Miles should be up next. And, like, he's right. And he should say it. And he did. But here we are. But, yeah,
How old is he?
Who, Tom? Mm-hmm. I don't know, like, mid-20s probably?
Gotta be, like, mid-20s. Right?
I think he's literally my age, which makes me sad as a human being that he looks that way physically and also dates Zendaya.
He also is an actor with millions of dollars.
Yeah, but, like, also, like, you're not wrong.
I mean, like...
It's one of those things where I'm just like, damn, man. If I were to just, do gymnastics when I was a young lad...
You gonna go to acting class?
Dance. It's whatever.
He's 25 years old.
He's younger than me. That makes it worse.
He was born June 1st, 1996.
He's younger. It's worse. I feel worse now. Where's my Zendaya? Anyway,
man, me and Drake are the same age.
What does
my
Drake
point
have?
is, like, you shouldn't feel bad about yourself.
It was more so going for the Zendaya thing. I'm like, wait, who does Drake date? Like Millie Bobby Brown, and that's just
anyone he wants.
No, yeah, Millie Bobby Brown. Bad times. Hey.
And that's just random. I'm trying to think of a famous person.
Jay-Z.
He's older. He's like 50.
I don't know how old Jay-Z is.
Jay-Z's 50. Like, I'm around the same age as, I think he's maybe younger than me. No, he's older than me. He's right there. LeBron James. So, I mean, my point is, don't feel bad.
You're not in Space Jam, but you could be. In this next game, Multiverses. Look at that.
Good job.
That was right. That was pretty fucking good. I don't want to humble brag. That was pretty fucking good.
LeBron should be in this game.
No.
It's an unlockable character.
No. Factually, no. Multiverses was announced.
Warner Brothers platform fighter that they was rumored forever.
Yes. The leaked image of the character select screen was actually from the game, so that was an actual image. I will admit, this looks really good.
It does.
Like, I also enjoy that they really focus on the 2v2 aspect of it. Mm-hmm. Even though you can do just like free-for-all, free-for-all stuff. But like the 2v2 looks amazing. There's a specific part in the trailer that I really love where Jake the dog does something, which I assume will show up in a second. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, WB characters, anyone and everyone you can think of, from Batman to Adventure Time and Cartoon Network, and Steven Universe is in this.
Mm-hmm. Dude. Shaggy, who can go
Arya
Ultra
Stark
Instinct
from Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. Bugs Bunny. You can use Bugs Bunny's little hole that he digs in the ground. It is insane to me how smooth this looks compared to Nicktoons Brawl Stars, or whatever the fuck it's called.
All-Star Brawl.
Bad. Just looking at this.
Sorry, yeah. If you listen to the audio version, the reason there's like quiet pockets between us talking is because we're looking at
this.
That was dope.
That's the part that I love. There's a 2v2 moment in the trailer where Harley and Jake are fighting alongside, and on the right side of the map, I forget which character even was because fuck them, they're dead. Jake, it looks like his up B, I guess you would call it, is where he elongates and stretches, and he pretty much makes a wall out of himself to block the character from jumping back and recovering. And that was the slickest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's definitely dope. But yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
And this game is clearly, this isn't
Shaggy,
everybody.
Dude, goes
There's
Super
going to be
Saiyan.
more characters. One of his outfits, he's Johnny Cage.
Yeah. There's also like a Goku-esque one too. But yeah, there's a ton of different outfits for the characters. Online is supposed to be top notch. They were very much talking like they want this to be a very big online game. They're dedicating a shit ton of servers to it on launch when it first comes out. The big thing is that it's free to play, which does bring up concerns about how much microtransactions will be because it's WB. So
yeah,
they need to make money on this game, and they will do that with skins, microtransactions, probably a battle pass of some sort, which will be interesting in a fighting game.
Yeah.
So I'm actually kind of interested to see how they map that out. But all of the voice actors from like their respective characters are the same people. Jake the dog, Finn the human are all their respective voice actors. I don't think Arya Stark is the one from the TV show, but it's fine. Batman is Kevin Conroy. Bugs Bunny is the new voice actor that they have that I've met in Ottawa, and he was a very nice gentleman. I don't remember his name.
Shaggy is a dude from the Scooby-Doo movie, the live-action movie.
Really, it is?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I didn't actually know that.
I followed their account on Twitter, the Multiverses account, and they were putting up who's voicing all the characters.
I know his name, too, and Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he's the voice of Shaggy.
That's amazing. Did you see how Bugs just died?
And then it comes out with the That's All Folks Looney Tunes thing.
That's amazing. 2022, free to play, Multiverses. Great name as well.
Mm-hmm. Very clever name.
Slap in the face to Nicktoons All-Star Brawl or whatever the fuck we're calling it. I don't care as of this point.
Nicktoons All-Star Brawl just took two names from other platform fighters.
And they're bad.
Yeah, they are. Because... what was it? Sony's one, PlayStation All-Stars.
All-Stars
was bad, and then Brawl is the worst
Brawl
Smash
Stars.
Brothers.
Yeah, and Brawl Hollow is the thing.
Yeah,
but besides that, which was announced, there is the announcement from Apple, which is such a weird thing. Apple announces Disney Melee Mania from Mighty Bear Games will be joining more than 200 incredibly fun games on its popular gaming subscription service, Apple Arcade. So another...
No, I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Let me correct it. I said this in the Discord. This was another Smash. The more I read into it, it's your favorite type of game.
It's an RPG.
It's a MOBA.
It's a MOBA.
Yes.
They're making a Disney MOBA.
I almost would rather it be a Smash type game.
Wow. It's a good thing that I don't have any Apple products to play that on. Actually, I have an iPad. Fuck.
You know this game's coming to everything else. I could see them being like, it's now on Steam.
Yeah.
Because not enough people have
Apple
Arcade for it to be...
Damn, that's crazy,
like,
man.
to move the needle.
A fucking Disney MOBA. A Disney MOBA. Bad.
Yep.
Bad. Did we just like run through the news like quick as fuck? Because I think
Pretty
that
much,
was all
because
that
if
we
we're not
posted.
covering we still got to cover 2042. Did we? Oh wait, you talked about that in the beginning, right?
I didn't talk about it in depth of what all the bad stuff.
Yeah, we got to talk about
Activision Blizzard. Oh man.
which we're just gonna defer anyway.
Yeah. I guess we'll do that one first and then end it with the 2042 shit.
Oh, also, Halo dropped their multiplayer, their free multiplayer.
Oh
so
yeah, I've been
that's huge
playing
news.
that. Yeah, it's fun as fuck.
Yeah, everyone.
It's really good.
I haven't jumped back in. You been playing it?
Dude, it is so much better than the beta.
I didn't play. I downloaded it.
Yeah,
I didn't
man.
touch it yet though.
Like when I played the beta, I was not having a fun time. I'm literally playing this game right now, and it's fun. Like
How'd you miss that on what you've been playing?
I forgot. I played it like 4 times this week. Here we are.
Here we are.
Welcome back to what we played this week. I played fucking Halo a shit ton with Josh and Brett.
All I've been seeing is how great this is.
It's funny to me because Brett hates it. Like, well, not hates it per se, but he's mad at it because it's not like other shooters where he's complaining because he's like, dude, the time to kill is too long. And I'm like, I understand objectively that it is because it's Halo. Mm-hmm. This is my first Halo. So I went into it knowing that. Josh kept saying that over and over again, like, dude, that's Halo. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And Brett's like, no, it's fucking stupid. It's fucking bad. It's fine, dude. It's fine.
But Halo's always been that, though.
Yeah, and it's more about just catching your enemies off guard, it feels like, with, like, the main 2 guns before you get, like, other ones. Mm-hmm. And then the funniest part was fucking... Brett's like, dude, these fucking guns suck. Like the pistol and the regular assault rifle, which I disagree with, actually, but it's beside the point. And like Josh is like, yeah, they do. That's why you're supposed to pick up other guns. He's like, I've been looking all over for them. I don't see them anywhere. I'm looking on the ground and I can't find them. He's like, it's because they're on the fucking wall, you idiot.
Yeah, they're not on the ground.
Yeah, and then Brett's like, well, that explains everything.
Shout out to Brett.
And then, yeah, we haven't played. I played with Josh since that happened. I haven't played with Brett because he hasn't gotten back on.
I'm not playing it anymore. I got to jump on it, man. I've been wanting to jump on it, but you know, other things have come up.
Oh, hell yeah. You got busy times and you're playing better games. Home Improvement, man.
Yep. That.
Home Improvement.
Put Tim Allen in Halo. Unlock him in the Battle Pass. Chainsaw
Dr.
lasers.
Disrespect's going to be in Halo.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's getting his own skin.
Good for him, man. He's come such a long way.
Yeah. I mean, he needs to sue the fuck out of Twitch as of this point.
Has it come out yet? What happened?
Nope.
Still? Man.
They will not say what happened. He knows why they banned him, and he has publicly announced that he will be suing the fuck out of them for libel. Because he lost almost all of his sponsorships, all of his partnerships from it, and lost probably more than $1 million in like brand deals. Wasn't a part of the new Halo game directly, wasn't a part of Battlefield at all, wasn't a part of the new Call of Duty, doesn't have creator codes anymore, lost everything.
Damn.
Isn't even an official YouTube gaming streamer. He just streams on YouTube Gaming. They don't have a partnership together.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up, and like the crazy part is like, if they banned him for a specific reason that was bad enough to fully ban him like that, like, they should have to say it. And the fact that they haven't said it, and now he's going to go and try and sue them, that looks terrible.
That does look bad.
The fact that he's going to go and try and sue Twitch now shows that it wasn't a good enough reason for whatever the hell happened. So there's that. But yeah, man, Halo Infinite is a good time. What else? Portal. Not Portal. Fuck. I wish there was a new Portal game. Battlefield 2042.
Yes.
This game came out.
It definitely did that.
Yes. It is not getting the reception that it was expected.
No, it is not. if they're basing it, if I would have to base it off of what we played, I completely understand the reviews.
A lot of bugs I've been hearing. What else is going on with it? I forget. Besides the bugs,
it's just that you can't. It's not. I keep hearing it's not fun to play. It takes forever to get to the action. By the time you get to the action, you're dead.
Yeah. What is the amount of stuff that just happened on the screen was terrible, but like it's just too much going on in the big battle mode, in my opinion. Ironically, I'm just not a fan of big battle. I think that's kind of dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can die from literally anywhere. Like, there's no purpose of it. Like, you're just there to exist, and there's no reasoning. But Portal, though,
that's what they say is the draw.
That is the draw of the game. Making your own game modes, using your own custom layouts, and joining up in lobbies that other people have made in different game modes with your friends, and making the game fun. Which is ironic to me that it's like the people who made this game gave you the tools to make the game fun, but didn't do it themselves.
But didn't make the main game fun.
Which is hilarious. Like, it's like, hey, here's all the options that you need to have a good time. We're not going to do it ourselves. Go ahead and do it. You can do it.
You make it. You make the game for us.
So that we look good. And that's ironic because that's the only part that's looking good.
Right.
Is when the people have the say of what they want to do. As opposed to this big battle mode, which is getting hated on, and like people are talking so much shit on it. Meanwhile, you can hop in a Portal and have a fun time with this game. I personally, like I said, I don't remember if my pre-order was canceled or not on my end, because I don't remember 80% of the shit that I do. So I could have canceled my pre-order. If I have it, maybe I'll hop in sometime this week and just stream it when Ant's not playing for OG's stream. Maybe I'll hop on one night that you aren't on and just be like, hey, here's a quick little Battlefield look at the game. Maybe I'll hop on with the haptic guys if they have it, because I know that at least Brett has it. But I'm not looking forward to playing this game. Like, I feel like I'm starting to like not want to play shooters anymore, which is weird because that's like the one game that I'm good at.
Right.
But I'm also like, Apex doesn't feel right.
I mean,
this looks garbage.
I'm just having a moment.
Yeah. I also refuse to buy Call of Duty. Like, I will never buy another Call of Duty.
Vanguard's not getting that great reviews either.
So like, it makes sense to not want to play those games, but like, I literally made the decision for the last Call of Duty, which I forget what it was called, like World War II or some shit. I don't know.
Which one?
The most recent one besides the one that just came out.
Was that World War II?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Whichever one came out in the second season of Warzone, the one that they made a big deal about before this game that just came out with Vanguard.
I feel like that was World War II, or was that Modern Warfare remake? No,
I don't know. Because I'm just done with Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty just really brings something out of me that I hate, where I just become like a rage monster. And like, I just don't have a good time. Like, as opposed to Apex, where it's like, I can at least still have the good time. Like, I'll become that rage monster for like a couple bits. But like, I can still just be like, oh, we're just having fun here. We're just friends having fun. Right. And Call of Duty, when you do that, it's just not fun. Because everyone's try hard. Everyone wants to win. And then if you're not playing good, you're not playing good and you're getting shit on. And then there's also 80% chance more that there's going to be hackers. So I don't know about that situation in Battlefield 2042 or not, if there's like a ton of hackers still. But we'll figure it out, I assume, this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. The UI also pisses me off. There's just too much happening on this screen.
There is a lot. I think that, again, I think it's exactly what we assumed it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
The Portal was going to be the draw. And honestly, that's what it's come down to.
Which is sad. Seems like the time for shooter games has come to an end. Not end, but, you know.
I just think it's very saturated right now. Right now, if I could only go by reviews and word of mouth, Halo seems to be the thing to play.
I would agree with that.
In the current moment. Like, I could change it any moment, but right now, Halo is all I'm hearing about as far as good first-person shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Even the campaign. People are doing the early reviews of the campaign, and they're saying it's probably the best Halo campaign. They said it's thrilling. It keeps you wanting to come back to it.
Awesome.
It's the first open world-ish Halo campaign, so they're saying it's really good.
Hey man, that makes me excited. I'm curious to see. I know it's
happening.
I don't know. I know it's free on Game Pass, the campaign. I'm curious if it's free on PC as well for Game Pass.
I would assume so. Halo, I think they're going to.
I hope. Let's just say that. If not, I understand.
It's first party. I would be very surprised. If it's not.
If not, it's fine. But here we are. I don't know if I'll pay for the campaign if it isn't free, but here we are. But yeah, man, that's Battlefield. It's if you want it, go get it. But just know that you're gonna mainly only be playing Portal, probably. Like, give Big Battle a try, I guess, but don't expect much. I'm also confused by these sniper shots that I'm seeing, because like when I used the sniper in the beta, it did not shoot directly like that. Like that's like hit scan.
Right on.
That's not. There's no bullet drop. Like, but then I played it on the beta, and like the bullet drop was almost impossible to snipe with.
That beta was
bad. It was a beta.
Man, just we have an opening for a new co-host. It's been real with Chris. Look out for his new podcast. It's been real with Chris.
The one you might know me from.
Yeah. Pause for dramatic effect.
Moving on to the abysmal section of the podcast. Last news story is Activision Blizzard. More shit is coming out regarding the CEO, right? I believe. Yep. Bobby Kotick or some shit. Kodak Black.
Kodak Black.
I don't know. That's a person, right?
Yes, that is a person.
I don't know. I thought it was
Kodak Black is a person.
I remember when I first heard Kodak Black, I thought like the picture company of Kodak came out with like some new camera or some shit, or like a film, or I don't know, man.
Introducing Kodak Black.
I mean, yeah, it's like Uber Black, you know. Where is this article at? I missed it. It was on something that we follow frequently.
Bobby Kotick.
Yeah. So, if you want the in-depth, detailed report on what all has been revealed this week on the ever-growing and ever-expansive list of abysmal and downright hedonist acts that Activision Blizzard has committed, go over to Haptic Intel, watch their video on it. It's part of their main podcast, but they did release a smaller snippet version where you get more details from it.
If you want the quick version, what happened is Activision CEO Bobby Kotick told an employee he would have her killed. He kept an exec from being fired after a sexual harassment claim, and he didn't tell his board of alleged rapes and they worded this all messed up. He pretty much didn't tell the board about his alleged rapes and other misconduct.
Yeah.
And there's an investigation going on.
Yeah. And to be fair, like, this guy didn't rape anyone or do any sexual misconduct himself, as far as the news is saying.
He just
protected a ton of people who did do that. Over 500 cases over the course of, I think, 10 years total. And then the big one was the one where he threatened to have someone killed if they were to come forward with their information.
Right.
Of being sexually harassed and assaulted. So, needless to say, don't play Activision Blizzard games. Don't support them in any way, because if you do, you're supporting a very piece of shit company.
They had a walkout.
Yeah. The employees there that are under, I wouldn't say, kind of under duress, I guess. Would it be under duress? Or it's like, because they're not necessarily being duressed at the moment, you know?
The employees
what does
are
duress
under...
mean? It doesn't sound like a word now.
Under duress.
That sounds like you're under, like...
You are under duress. I got my handcuffs. Under duress. I can't even think clearly now. under pressure,
they're under a
discomfort.
terrible company. Yeah, like they don't agree with the practices of the company that they work for, and they want it to be a better environment.
Right.
And they're walking out. Multiple game companies are supporting them in their decisions. The worst part, I think, of everything is that the board of Activision Blizzard is defending Bobby Kotick and saying that none of this is true. And like being like, yeah, this never happened. None of this shit happened. Bobby never said none of that stuff. Like,
Bobby, nah, he wouldn't do that.
Bobby never do none of that shit. Bobby, he just loves the spaghetti, you know? Bobby,
don't let him get you off the force. You ain't off the force, Bobby.
They're pretty much saying Bobby's going to be on the force till he dies. And they're ride or die homies with Bobby.
Right.
And which is a problem because Bobby is bad and so is the higher ups. But yeah, man. Like I said, the overall opinion, it's not even an opinion, it's kind of a fact, is that the company's bad. Like for allowing
for a long
any
time.
of it. Yeah. And then it's also going under all of our noses as consumers of their products, and now it feels bad to even purchase their products. But at the same time, it's like one of those things where it's like the employees don't believe this is a thing that should be happening, and those are the people that made the fucking games, you know? Yep. It's like, so I kind of want to support them by playing the games, but at the same time, I'm not, because I'm supporting the wallets of the higher ups, you know, who just like sprinkle like tiny bits of money to their goldfish workers, like they're the goldfish food. They're just sprinkling to the workers as opposed to the whole entire handfuls that they're eating themselves, because they're fish, I guess.
Beautiful analogy.
Metaphors are hard, man. They're hard metaphors.
It's okay. We're here to support you.
Yeah.
This is a safe space for bad metaphors. So tell us more about how Activision are fish people.
They're all mermaids, but with the top half is the fish.
Damn, he was going to kill a mermaid. It's crazy. Endangered species.
Endangered species. But yeah, like I said, go watch Haptic Intel's video if you want more in-depth analysis of everything that went on in that. Overall take, I guess, here is not good.
Not good.
Very bad. Don't.
We know words.
Yeah, man.
Not good.
It's
Very
one of those
bad.
things where it's like it's hard to put thoughts to it because it's like it's such a simplistic.
It's such an obvious bad thing.
It's like, yeah, obviously bad. Why are we discussing this? It's obviously bad, right, guys? Right? It's bad. It's like fucking no shit, you know. But here we are.
Right.
And I don't know. It's a time, but now on to the weekly section of the podcast where we go to our Discord, which you can get to via any of our social media links in our bio, which is at savebeforequitting. Click on the link in the bio, join the Discord, read the Don't Be a Dickhead thing, and then join the conversation, have talks with us. Hey, come to PAX Unplugged with us where we play board games and stuff. So there's that. But we had one question that came in. I think it came in right after we ended the podcast last week. So it works out because we didn't get to answer it. So this question, if Andrew would like to take it away.
The question: what is the video game that you consider yourself the best at?
And that is from Pib Extra or John in the Discord.
Sorry about that.
There you go. Yeah, what are you the best at, Mr. 11 Minutes for Super Mario World 1?
Mario 1. Wait, is this what we consider ourselves to have the most skill in, or is it what game do we consider ourselves better than everybody at? Because for me, those are two different questions.
What?
I could be really good at this game, but I still couldn't beat like
the best of the best of the best
of
the best.
Right. So is it just who can you beat people at, or is it what do you think you're just really good at? Or the same thing?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Something about two. I don't know two.
Do you not remember the fucking commercial?
Why can't it be both?
The stand and stuffed tacos where it's like hard and soft shells and the family's arguing and it's about to be this World War III of this this family, and then the little girl that looks like Dora the Explorer is like, "Por qué no los dos?" And then the family like puts her on the shoulders and like, "Yeah, she's right. We could have both if we wanted it."
No. To answer that, I don't remember that commercial.
That's like it's a good commercial. Tacos.
Way to go.
But so what are the two versions of this? So what's the first one?
I don't know. I guess
so.
it would just be
better
Smash.
than anybody, right?
I don't.
Like you could beat the number one player in the world if you put your mind to it.
I don't think I have a game that I'm that good at. I cannot beat like. Shout out to Kev. I don't think I can beat Kev in Smash Brothers.
But if you really tried,
I don't think I could. Kev is really good.
Let's go, Kev.
I think I played Kev literally once, and it was on the 3DS Smash Brothers, and we played online, and it was only because I think my homie Wayne set that up, and we were all just online playing. But I know Kev is our fighting game guy. Like I'm not fucking with Kev. I don't need to play Kev to know I can't beat Kev.
Yeah, I feel you.
Me and shout out to Grammatics. Me and him go back and forth in Smash Brothers. We're kind of like right here. Like our fights will last forever because we're just like
fight forever.
It'll be intricate. It'll just be the super intricate tactical fight, and it's anybody's game.
All right.
So I've lost to him a lot, but I've also won to him a lot. So it's like, so if I had to choose an answer for this, I'm going to say Smash.
Yeah.
Just because
this is the best performance you can
Yes,
get.
that's my best performance. I think I'm the most confident in that game.
I feel like I'd have to say a shooter game, but I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh yeah, this game, we're going to shoot the gun. I'm decent at first-person shooter. Like, I'm not great by any means. Like, I'm pretty good with, like assault rifles and SMGs, you know, specifically, like, stuff that I can run and gun with, as opposed to, like, snipers or something like that. Like, if you give me a sniper, I'm not doing the best for some reason. Like, I can't do the thing where, like, my screen becomes the reticle.
The scope.
I don't like that for some reason, and I can't really hit my shots as much as opposed to having, like, an actual gun where I'm looking down an iron sight or, like, a 2x scope or something that's, like, not as, you know, super zoomed in, but I can still see where my bullets are coming from.
Got you.
Not that matters, but it's just in my head type thing. On a competitive, maybe like Mario Kart, because like I'm pretty decent at Mario Kart, like on like a weird level. Like I'm like very good at it. Like I can do the drift the whole time. Like we're good. I'm fucking rocking and rolling. The only thing that pretty much fucks me is when, you know, like a blue shell comes out of nowhere, or like my controller's messed up. Because like when we were playing the one night, I remember I was holding down L2 and I had bananas behind me, and then I think you threw like a red shell or some shit, and like I was holding it consistently the whole time, and then I jumped to like do the fucking, you know, drifty, and it should stay there, but it just like let go of my banana. So as I'm mid drift and going around a corner, the banana lets go, which if it was a straightaway, I would have been fine because it would have hit the banana as I dropped it. But of course it was right when I was on a corner, so it was like I'm going this way, banana gets dropped here, and then the shell's like, oh, fuck that banana, and then it hits me right in the ass at the finish line. So, like, when shit like that happens, sure, I'm bad.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and then you win. But, no, probably Mario Kart, because I feel like it's just, like, one of those games where, like, if you know what you're doing and you know where to drift and you understand the cart you're using, too, because that's apparently a thing that matters now. I don't know, I don't think the sails matter, do they? I don't think they had a bonus, but like the cars do handle.
Unless you're in the air. I think some of them do. But not enough to completely change the tide of any kind of race. Gotcha.
Like I always felt like that one was like more of a aesthetic thing as opposed to like the wheels and the car. I was like, the car could make sense because it's like, you know, if it looks like Waluigi's like dragster car, yeah, probably it's got a little bit more power and handles a little less good around corners as opposed to a motorcycle where it's like, yeah, I can like turn as much as I want to.
Turn on a dime in a motorcycle.
And it's hard to get used to with that. And then like the regular cart is just the overall perfect cart. But yeah, I feel like that's just like one of those games where I can be like, I could show up and I could be like, yeah, motherfuckers, here's my bank account, let's go. If I have a
let it ride.
Yeah. Put it all on a color or something
Put
at
it all
Vegas.
on cart.
Yeah, put it all on cart with a K, baby.
Bankrupt.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, man, that's what I would say. Besides the first person shooter, like I'm not amazing, but here we are. But yeah, Mario Kart probably.
All right.
Which is ironic, 'cause it's a Nintendo game, and I'm not normally good at those.
True.
So here we are. Would you look at that? Now we've
Look at
all
where we
changed. Look at us now. Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
The Rudd effect.
The Rudd effect, yes. Speaking of Rudd, I saw the new Ghostbusters movie.
You told me how much you enjoyed it.
Go see that movie. It is so good.
All right. It looks good.
Yes. And here's the thing. My opinion right now of the female-driven cast of the Ghostbusters, that one, I didn't like it because I thought it was a cash grab because of Bridesmaids. Because it came out like maybe 2 years after Bridesmaids, so I'm like, that's enough time. Because Bridesmaids great. Great movie. We can agree with that. I feel like they definitely took the cast of Bridesmaids and they were like, hey, what if we took this really popular franchise and just shoved the Bridesmaids in them because they're really good and this was really good? Money. So money grab, in my eyes. That's where that is. I didn't like the movie for that reason. That's just me. It's fine. It's not the Chad opinion, Lucas, as it was said in the Discord. I thought it was more of a money grab. This one.
I didn't hate it, but this one looks obviously like there was more TLC.
The amount of fan service in this, the amount of amazing jokes from the kid cast and the adult cast as well, everything hits.
All right.
All the jokes hit. Everything is amazing. The subtlety of some of the jokes is great. The cameos from like characters and stuff that are just consistent throughout the movie. The music is good. The fucking VFX is great. The pacing is great. Like everything is great. So like highly recommend seeing it. If you can in theaters, do that. But if you can't, stream it as soon as possible because it's really, really good. And I'm excited to see if there's more to come in the future with either the kids or maybe even what else comes from it, but we'll see. Yeah. 2 post-credit scenes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 2. First one's more just like a fan service. Second one is maybe things to come, but also could just be a happy ending type thing. So, yeah, stick around those post-credit scenes. It's great.
Everything gets a post-credit scene now.
Yeah, because there's always more.
The Marvel effect.
There's always more to come,
Even this podcast.
Yeah. We literally have a post-credit scene every single podcast.
Every single one.
Look at that. But yeah. So that's that.
That is that.
Roll the outro. Cut. Back to us.
Back to us. We're here again.
Yes. But yeah, follow us, guys, over on all of our social medias at savebeforequitting. We're on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, Titty.
Do it.
Make sure you take a look at all of those social medias because we're going to be posting a lot more content coming soon in the form of TikToks. We have been posting a lot more consistently now that we're both streaming consistently. At least one OG stream a week, at least and then at least one Figure Friday a week, and then also every Sunday we stream after the podcast is over, as long as, nothing's going on.
As long as we can.
Yeah, as long as life doesn't be like, hey,
no,
fuck you guys.
Right.
So as long as that doesn't happen, we'll be live. If you didn't see the stream, you can also catch it up because the VOD is always up for an additional 30 days on Twitch, and then it's always stayed on our YouTube page, so you can just go back and click that at any time. Those don't go away, and they stay live on our channel forever.
Yep.
So go check those out.
It's
like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. Leave us a review on all the podcast services. And remember to always save before quitting. That's all, folks.
I can't top that.
Get like the 40s like accent on the music. Remember when the trumpets used to sound like they were from the 40s specifically?
No. Oh. When they had that thing on the end, they were like, womp, 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 womp.
Yeah. It was a plunger from a toilet. And then they made metal versions of it to make a different sound. I used to be in band.
You just taught me something.
Yes.
You used to be horny.
No, I played the drums. I used to beat shit. Still do to this day.
Used to beat it with the horny people. That's right.
Let's start the stream.
Yeah, done. Say something like that, you gotta end it there.
Yeah, pretty much. After that, it's just like, there's no imagination anymore. My imagination has been taken out.